Hey guys, so for Christmas Eve, my daughter, who's under 10, agreed to bring an appetizer to the potluck Christmas Eve dinner we were having at my in-laws. And so we had to come up with an appetizer that a kid could make that was pretty easy. So we came up with Pillsbury dough with mozzarella and pepperoni inside, and then you dip it in hot marinara sauce as an appetizer. You can make these ahead and take them to go. And they're perfect. They taste good cold, warm, hot, all which ways. And she was easily able to make them all by herself. So I have my oven preheating at 375. She already made her pinwheels. She made 2 batches of these. It was a total of 16. I wasn't sure how many I would be able to get out of them. So I have this extra roll of crescent rolls. So I'm just going to see if I could do like a sheet instead of doing 8 separate ones and roll it up. See how that works out. So I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese all over here. Try to pinch the seams together like this. All right, that looks pretty good. Then we're going to lay a layer of pepperoni, and then we're going to see if we can roll it up. I don't have a recipe for this. I'm kind of just trying something, see if it works. My daughter actually took, and I was going to film it, but I was busy making the stuffed shells. So while she was making her pepperoni mozzarella Pillsbury appetizer, I was making the stuffed shells for the gathering. And I didn't have another camera to film, but they came out really good. And she said everyone at the party enjoyed them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go Christmas Eve because I was sick. So I was home drinking chamomile tea with lemon and honey, freezing under a blanket. And I'm still not 100%, but that's okay. I'm a lot better. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can roll this. And then either bake it in a whole log, or I'm going to see maybe... Ooh, it's falling apart. Yeah, this is not going to work. Maybe I squeeze this together. Again, I'm kind of just experimenting here. Doesn't seem to be working too well. But this dough is pretty pliable, so maybe I could just squeeze it back together. Okay, I'm going to get a knife and maybe cut rounds and see if I could bake it like that. Okay, let's see. I don't know. It's kind of falling apart, but we'll see. We will see what comes out of this. Hopefully, it's decent. It's not too bad. All right. I'm going to space them pretty far apart so they have room to puff up, hopefully. And I'm going to sprinkle them with garlic powder, oregano. Okay. I think I'm going to get 6 out of this. If I had done the pinwheels with each individual crescents, you would have gotten 8 because there's 8 crescent rolls in here. But these are bigger, so you're getting less, but they're bigger. Okay. So this is what we ended up with. Oops, some of them are falling apart. Okay. All right. So this is what we ended up with. And I'm going to sprinkle some garlic powder on them. Just like that. And this is just plain garlic powder. It's not garlic salt or anything. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of oregano on there. Actually, I'm not gonna do oregano because then my son won't eat it. And I think he'll like this. So I'm just gonna do a plain. I'm gonna do one with oregano. See how it comes out. Okay. You could also do parsley. Okay, I'll do 2 with oregano. And then I'm gonna get some Parmesan cheese. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in the oven at 375 for 20 minutes, and let's see what happens. The package says 375 for 15 minutes, but these are bigger. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, guys, so these just came out of the oven. They were in there for 20 minutes. They don't look like what I expected them to look like. They kind of like spread open and like, I don't know, maybe fell apart a little bit, but they actually look good though. Some of them look like flowers, like a rose or something, or like a pinwheel. I don't know. They didn't hold together. This is what I expected them to look like, to hold together like this. But some of them fell open like that. But I think they're still going to be good once they cool down a little bit. So, let me see. Okay, so this is what I expected them to look like. Kind of like Cinnabons, but with pepperoni and cheese inside. But some of them fell apart or like broke open. So they look like this. But this is still going to be delicious. That looks really good. All right. So there we have it. Okay, guys, so there we have it. They didn't turn out as expected, but they actually look really good. So I think I would definitely make this again, especially to go somewhere if we have to go to a party to take an appetizer, because this will be delicious even at room temperature. So again, this is what I expected them to look like, kind of like Cinnabons, but with cheese and pepperoni inside. But some of them completely flattened out and spread out, but that's okay. I think they're going to be good. Let's give it a taste. Okay, guys, so let's give one a taste. Ooh. Look at that. Mmm. That is super delicious. Mmm. It's crispy and flaky, but the inside is like cheesy. It's super good. These are definitely a make again. Glad I experimented. They came out really good. Thanks for watching.